Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mr. Guy on Board Game Geek, and on YouTube and other places. Just want to thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to do a kind of a quick playthrough of a game that is solely designed to be solo, called Unbroken, Unearthed Remains. We're about to play that. You can see here's the rule book. It's very nicely done. It says one player, about 20-30 minutes, ages 13 and up. It does play very fast. It's a really fun game, and we're going to show it off today. Now, you may have seen this at other places, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on the rules. I'm just going to give you the high-level concepts, and then we're going to get right into the playthrough. So maybe 5 minutes of rules explanation, and we'll get on with it. However, I'm just going to say that if you are concerned about this being a complex game or anything, it does come with these little like quick start reference tables, and once you've played it a couple times, you really don't even need to look at this anymore, but it's just a simple flow chart. It looks much more difficult than it is. And it comes with this neat little tracker, which is our cunning resource and also the logo of the company that made this game called Ultima Games. And we are going to just go over what we have right in front of us. Now, the character that I picked was the Hunter. The Hunter has a couple special abilities. And in Unbroken, you are the last remaining surviving, member of a dungeon party of adventurers that went down into a dungeon, got ambushed, and just slaughtered slaughtered period, and you're left for dead. And you come to, and you have nothing. You're just you. And instead of deciding to try and escape the dungeon, you decide to get revenge on your dead allies and go after the creatures that did this to your friends, your group, and you're going to stalk them through the darkness and hopefully survive. And in doing so, you're going to have a number of encounters. You're going to do a whole bunch of other things. And we start off with this character. We're going to play the Huntress. This is Carilla Alcair. Now, there's some flavor text. I'm not going to read it. But basically, we're going to be managing a bunch of resources through this dungeon in an attempt to beat some big bad monsters. And those resources are as follows. You have the main resource is called a small effort. And you can see that right now, the starting game for a normal game, we start with 13. These trackers are pretty nice, by the way. They're indented so your cubes don't go everywhere. And then you have a medium effort and a large effort, and those are the biggest resources, especially when you're fighting. And then the other major resource, the other big resource in the game is time. Time goes quickly, and it's fleeting. And so we have to make sure we can get through all the things that we do. There's a bunch of other resources that allow you to do other things, too. There's cunning, which is right here. There's metal, which is this little blade right here. There is wood, the wooden symbol, food, and treasure. So those are the resources we need to collect in order to do things like, for example, get rid of these bare fists that we have, which allows us to do damage to monsters, and upgrade 2 weapons. For example, with a club, we would need to accumulate 3 wood, spend a small effort, and time. Just a little bit of effort, not much. Or we can build a knife. Well, the knife takes some metal. It takes a little bit more effort, medium effort, and 2 time, but the knife's better than the club. And you can see here, these are the things we have to do. So if a creature has armor, to break the armor, we have to spend a large effort in a fight. To do a point of damage, we have to spend 2 small effort. To do 3 points of damage, we have to spend 2 medium effort. So, obviously your bare hands are the worst weapon you have. There's also a bunch of other actions we can do before we go exploring, or sometimes in between. We can focus, which allows us to spend some small effort to get a medium effort. We can be inspired, which is 2 medium effort to gain a large. Again, we can plan, 4 small effort to get a cunning. We can craft a weapon. We can orient ourselves for 1 small effort and reveal 2 extra cards when we're going through the exploration deck and having encounters. Or we can reveal our monster. So in the first round, it's just 1 small effort and a time. We'll probably end up doing that because one thing cool about the Hunter is we don't need a lot of food. We have this subsist. It's a response at the beginning of the hunger step. Reduce your food requirement by 1. I almost always do that. We can also spend 2 small effort to gain a food if we need to. And right now on the first level, we only have 1 charge of one of these things that we can do. We also have Lay of the Land. That's pretty good as well. But I usually end up saving with the Hunter. I save it for food. Doesn't mean anything because I lose plenty of times. But we'll see how this goes. So there's other things you can do. We can gain skills. When we defeat monsters, we gain stuff. There's also conditions, some good, some bad, that we can gain throughout the game. And we're going to get right into it. So that's like the highest level overview I can give you. So the first thing that we're going to do, I just want to make sure I get the terms right, is we're going to do the preparation step. And in the preparation step, we get to do a number of these things before we go. And exploring our encounters. So we have 13 small effort, and I usually go down right down to 9 right away to get ourselves a medium effort off the bat, just in case an encounter requires it or we need it later. If we can acquire one more, we'll be able to do a lot of damage to the first monster we have to fight. Now, these ones don't take any time, these do. So we have to worry about that. You see that we have 7 time to start out with. You can see the little 1 there if you can see it on the camera. And that means that that's how much time we have in this first round to track down and get to the first monster. If at any time this goes to 0 without our will, or actually goes to 0 period, we get ambushed by the monster. So we don't want it to get to 0. And how does time get tripped up other than that thing right there? Well, you're going to see as we go through this massive deck of encounters. Now, there's a lot of flavor text in the encounters, but it's really, really small. I'm not going to read it. So I'll just tell you that right now. Anyway, now that we've done that, we've gotten a medium effort, we're going to start by drawing 2 encounter cards. And then we're going to see which one we're going to resolve. We have a choice. We can resolve either one. So, for example, Abandoned Hovel. Well, this is actually really, really good. Okay, we have a choice. We can spend 1 time and 2 small effort to gain 2 wood, or we can spend 1 time, 1 small effort to gain a cunning. We're going to do that one. So we found an abandoned hovel. Took us a little time. We searched it, but it took a little effort, but we got some cunning out of that. So that's pretty cool. You can see we're just start adjusting these sliders as we build up to take on this monster. Cunning is not doing us any good right now, but it very well could based on some of these cards. Okay, what do we get here? We can spend to commit to the next encounter. Now we're not going to do that. Or spend metal to gain a medium and 2 small effort. We can't do that. So what else can we do with this? Well, we can rest. Rest for 1. So what does that mean? Well, it's not the most efficient thing to do, but that's what we have to do. So we went down to 5 time, but we're back up to 9 effort. Small effort. And we're going to keep exploring. We don't want to do anything else. We're good right now. This one is, this is good. Spend 3 time. That's a lot of time for us. We spend 2 time to gain another cunning, or 3 time to gain another. Yeah, we're going to do this one. We're going to spend 3 time to gain 4 small effort. Now, like I showed you, I can spend that to rest. It would give us 3, but this gives us 4. And it says eye-opening vision. So we had some kind of vision, some view of the creature, perhaps something that helped us out. We're going to go from 5 down to 2, and we're going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 small effort, but we're going to spend that immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4 by preparing and getting ourselves another medium effort. You know, I think that's what we're going to do because we're at too high a risk. If we take another card and we don't have something that's just a 1, we're hosed. So I think that's where we're going to stop. I'm going to think about that. I don't know. I'm going to think and see. Maybe it's a good idea to keep trying. It's really risky. I don't think it's a good idea. I think we're just going to put the cards away and keep going. Okay, so now what happens? Well, we're deciding on this track, and we've done all these decisions. Now we're going to decide: are you going to fight the monster? Yes, we are. We decided to fight him. So then there's another little handy dandy cheat sheet that says quick start reference to combat. It says 1A and 1B. 1A where you ambush. No. 1B, do we want to use trickery? We probably won't. Then we go to the battle steps. So let's see. First thing we have to do is determine what monster we're going to be taking on in this fight. To do that, we roll this die. We're going to be on the level 1 monsters. So we got a 5. So we're going to take the level 1 monsters. And I'll get them all out here. And that's 6. So we know it's going to be this one here. So I'm just going to take the other ones and put them aside right now. And we're going to fight this one. A Shrieking Fungus. Well, he's got 3 health. If he ambushed us, the Shrieking Fungus would have gained +2 to combat rolls. See, that's really bad. We can't trick him, so that trickery thing, which normally gives us some way to resolve this without fighting him, we can't do. We just go right into combat for him. Now, he's got 3 health, so guess what? We planned this well. If we can kill him before he gets to attack us back, he won't do anything to us. And look at the rewards. We get food, cunning, 3 small effort, and a skill. I think that's worth our 2 medium effort for this round. Let's just kill him. So we sneak up on this Shrieking Fungus and we pummel him in the back of his weird-looking little head, his little mushroom head. Just to do that officially, we're going to do it right. He has no armor, but he does have 3 health. So we're going to put the marker up to 3. Then we're going to look at our bare hands card. What can we do? Well, see, 2 medium effort for 3 damage. It's enough to kill him, right? So here's our 2 medium effort. We're going to go boom. We pummel him really hard. Just slam our 2 fists down in the back, like the back of his mushroom head. That does 3 points of damage 1, 2, 3, and it's dead just like that. We got pretty lucky on this draw. Could have had something with armor, probably would have screwed us over, but we didn't. And so we didn't have to roll. Now, if we had failed to kill him in the one blow, let's say I only had one medium effort and I couldn't have done that. I would have had to spend 2 small effort, and that would have given us 1 point of damage, right? And then he would have rolled and attacked us back, and we would have traded blows until we killed him. Luckily, we had that to do 3 points, and we killed him right off the bat. So what do we get as a reward? Let's take a look at that. We're going to get 1 food. That is awesome, even though we're not going to have to spend it. We're going to get 1 more cunning. That puts us at 2 cunning. I like that a lot. We're going to get 3 small effort. I was on 9. 1, 2, 3. We're on 12 now. And we're going to get a skill. Now, when you draw a skill, you're going to shuffle. We're going to shuffle real quick, and then you're going to draw 2, and you're going to take the one you like best. So there's our 2 skills. Let's see what we get here. Tinker, we have a passive. You may exchange wood and metal. Oh, I don't like that one. Impale, combat action. Oh, you can spend a metal and a small effort to do 3 wounds, or you can spend a cunning and a metal to do 4 wounds. We're gonna take the impale skill. It's not the best skill. I don't know if we'll get to use it very much, but we're going to take that one. That seems like our best bet. Now, we go into the hunger step after we've gotten all of our rewards. This guy goes away, as does the last of the level 1 monsters. We only get to fight 1 of the level 1 guys. Now we're moving on to level 2, but we do have to deal with our hunger. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend this right now to do this. Subsist, respond. At the beginning of the hunger step, reduce your hunger by 1. Well, what you have to do at the hunger step is eat enough food at the value of the monster level that you just fought. So it's a 1. We only need a 1. We get to reduce it by 1. It doesn't say reduce it by 1 to a minimum of 1, so we get to completely wipe it out. I like that. Now we're going to the next round, just like that. We fought it. Remember, it's only a short game, but we have a cool new skill, and we get to put 2 tokens down here now to fuel our abilities. Some other cool things that happen. We are going to reset our time. You can see that there's a number 2 right there, so our time now is a 12. It means we have more time to do cool stuff, right? What will we do, though? Well, now, if I want to scout ahead and see what the monster is, I didn't do it on the first level one, it would take 2 small effort and 2 time. Kind of risky, but I will probably do something like that. In fact, I think we're going to do a similar thing right here, where we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and get a medium effort, just to make sure we have 1 in the bag. All I need is 2. I might be able to get up to something where we can get a better weapon too. We got to look at that. So next thing to do, we're going to do is go back to encountering. We're stalking back through the dungeon, looking for the next thing that killed our party. And to do that, we're going to take 2 cards off the deck. What do we get? 4 to gain a large effort. I might do that. 2 to gain 3. But a large effort. If we fight something that requires armor, you know what? That's a lot of time, but we're going to do this one. We're going to say survival instincts, and that is going to cost us 4 time, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 8, and we now have a large effort as well. We're going to take that and continue to explore the dungeon. 0, if we had had a treasure, look at that. We could have, a welcome spirit would have taken our treasure and given us a bunch of small effort. We can't do either of these, so I have a choice. I can spend 2 and rest, 2 time and rest, or I can spend 0 time and do nothing. Well, you know, I think we're just going to take advantage of the fact this is a 0. Play that, and then we're going to keep exploring, see what we get, because there might be something better. Medium effort to gain 2 wood. We don't have any wood. Did we not get any? We didn't get anything like that from the last bad guy, did we? No, we did not. Okay, that's why he was so wimpy. 2 to gain a food, and I don't care about that. We can gain food easier. And 0 to spend a medium effort and gain 2 wood. We'll do that one. Didn't cost us any time, just cost us our medium effort. We gained 2 wood. Maybe that'll help us out later. We'll see. Try and get a club. I think we might be going club route this time around. Okay, here we go. Spend 2 time to get a medal. We spent our medium effort on that last card. But we're going to do that. We could also spend our large effort to get 2 cunning, and I'm not worried about that. We're going to do this for 2. That puts us down to 6 time. We're getting low on time, but we have metal now to do something with. Really close. All I need to do is get a medium effort back in our pool, and we can spend 2 time and have a better weapon, a knife. Let's see if we can get that knife. Okay. 5 time for 2 medium effort. But we could do it. We'd have 1 time left over, and I could build the knife and still have a medium left effort. Or I can spend a cunning and gain 2 skills and draw, keep 1 for 2. I don't know. This is hard to pass up, guys. I think we're going to do it. Even though we don't know what the monsters we're fighting, we're going to do it. We're going to go 1, 2, and we're going to go down to 1. That means we really don't have the opportunity to do any more there. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to spend our metal, 1 of our medium effort, and oh God, we can't do. You know what? I'm taking all that back. I'm taking it back because that's not going to help us very much. Well, still helps us. We can do 3 damage. We're going to do that, but we're not going to spend the metal, and we're not going to spend the medium effort. So we have enough. We have enough to do some serious damage here if we need to. But we're still going in with our bare hands. That is unfortunate. However, I think we're going to be okay with what we have set up. We have set up to do some damage. Let's hope we do it right. I almost botched that up, didn't I, guys? Yeah, I have a tendency. Okay, let's roll and see what we get. We got a 2, so we're going to take the second monster. It's going to be this one right here. A cave bear. Ouch. All right, well, we don't have to worry about the ambush because he doesn't get to ambush us. He has an ability, response, after the cave bear is defeated, it takes a turn. So it's going to attack us no matter what we do. It has 5 health, but it has no 0 armor. It can do a lot of damage, but it's going to give us a decent amount of rewards. Nothing that I'm super thrilled about. Let's see how we play this out. Let's bring the bear down right here so we can have him on our screen while we're fighting him. Okay, we're fighting the big cave bear. Dainu. Dainu is his name. There's some flavor text for you to read when you're playing the game. Now remember, no matter what we do, he's going to get a turn. But here's something I have. We got this clown. We got him. Okay, I think therefore here's how we're going to play this out. Okay, we're going to use our impale. We actually can do it. So that is going to cost us 1 of our cunning, 1 of our only metal, but it's going to do 4 points of damage. So we're going to go take him down to 1 in the first hit. However, now he gets to roll. Let's see what kind of damage he does to us. A 2. Well, that's easy. Just a little wound, just a little scratch, just something that takes 1 small effort from us. All right, this is getting tense, right? There we go. Now we got him. Now we're going to take another hit from him, but we're going to spend 2 small effort with our bare hands. It's all we need to do to bring him to 0. So we've defeated him, but he's going to get the roll again on his table to see if he does something to us. Okay, let's see what he gets. Oh, goodness, 6. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3. That's a major wound. So we're going to take 3 hits there. Can I do anything about that? I don't think I can with this character. All right, well, it is what it is. 1, 2, and 3 brought us down to 2 small effort, but we killed him. So let's talk about these rewards now. We are going to get a bunch of food. 1, 2, 3 food. 1, 2, 3, which we really didn't need that much of. We're going to get a medium effort. That's good. We got a good load of medium efforts. And in our next round, we're going to start with 2 extra time. So that is going to be the end of the cave bear. When we reset, now we got to go to our hunger step. Now, he was level 2, so that means we need to spend 2 food. With our special ability of subsist, boom, I'm going to spend 1. So we only need to spend 1 of our food. We got lots of stuff going on here. Just make sure our deck's all set, everything's set right. We're good. Okay, I'm going to add 1 more to this. We're going to go on to the next phase. We're on to our 3rd level monster. We're at level 3 now, so we're going to start with 16, but remember we got +2 time from the bear, so we're going to start with 18 time. That's pretty darn good. I'm happy with that. However, we're not going to start with our normal trick of pulling some medium effort because we really can't do that. We got to get some small effort because that's what will kill us. Good news is I don't think we're going to have to worry much about food. We're just going to start our exploration. So let's do that. I think right off the bat we're going to do the lay of the land. We're going to use 1 of those cubes to do the lay of the land and draw the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and see what we get. It's best of what we can get here, right? Small effort to gain a treasure, 1 food to gain. So heavy chest, we got starving goblins. We can give a food to gain 2 cunning. We can spend a cunning to get a large and a medium effort and 2 time. That one looks good. Ooh, 4 time and a small effort to gain 2 metal. We can spend 1 food. Here we go. I know we're passing up on a lot of good stuff. I may be making a mistake here, but we're going to spend 1 time. We We got plenty of time. They're down to 17, and that gives us 5 small effort. So we're going to go up to 7. That was very helpful. I know it seems like it's wasteful, but remember, small effort is also our health. If we ever go to 0, we're dead, and we can't have that happen. So now we're just going to draw 2 more. I could do that again, but we're going to wait. Let's see what we get. Well, I like this one. We're going to do that. We're going to spend one of these food. Still have enough for the next round. 2 time. So we're going to go down to 15, and we're going to gain another large effort and another small effort. I'm happy with that. Now we've got to get to where we can make a weapon. I could use 1 more wood, and then we can get a club. Let's see, we're going to draw 2 more and see what we get. 1, we can spend 1, it's a dead end. We can spend 1 and gain reveal 3 additional cards on your next exploration. Or, ooh, look at that. We could spend 1 large effort and 1 time to gain 2 food. I think we're going to do this one. So 1 large effort, boom. We're going to get 2 food, puts us at 4, and 2 large effort for 1 time. I got to get the time down. Okay, I already did that, right? Yes. Nope. No, I didn't, because I gained that one there. Yes. So we get 2 more of those. We're at 10. Okay. Good. 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 We got a lot of stuff going on. Let me show you our board. Okay. Look, we're back up to 10 effort, small effort. We got 4 food, some. We don't even metal. We got some wood. We got some other stuff. So, and we're on 14 time. I'm gonna leave this view up. I'll just pull the cards into view. Okay, a medium effort for 2 metal. We're definitely doing that. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna do this for 2 times. So we're gonna go down to 12 time. We're gonna spend 1 of our medium effort. We're gonna get 2 metal. That's awesome. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna spend another medium effort. We're going to take a different action. We're going to take an action. We're going to prepare. We're going to spend a metal. Still leaves us with 1 for our cool ability there. 2 time puts us down to 10, and we now have a knife. So let's get the knife out and see what it does. There's the knife. And here we go. Here is the knife for us. What does it do? Well, for a small effort and a cunning, we can do 1. We can break armor, which is helpful. For 1 small effort, we do 1 damage. A medium effort, 2 small effort for 3. Large effort, cunning, small effort for 5. So we can do, I think we with 2 cunning, we can do 9 points of damage. 2 cunning and a metal, 9 points of damage. Anyway, we still have 10 time left, so we're going to keep going, because that did not take, or we already paid for the time in there. So we got to just keep on doing our thing. We're doing pretty good here. Okay. Look at this. I don't know how I feel about this, because I need a medium effort. I can buy 1 though. I think this is a good move. We're going to spend that medium effort right now, and we're going to spend 2 more time. That puts us down to 8 to gain 2 more cunning. So we're at 3 now. That's pretty good. And that was a cryptic. We found some cryptic markings in the dungeon. We explored them and it made us more cunning. We're going to keep going. We got plenty of time. Let's see what we get here. I'm not thrilled with that one, and I don't have the treasure. So I think we're just going to... I could do this. Well, that gives 4 metal. But I want the cunning. We can use cunning more than... as much as, if not more than, the metal, I think. Because I want to hit this 5 right here. We can do it. We got to get a medium effort in here. So actually, we're going to do that. We're going to spend 2 more time. That puts us down to 6. We're going to rest. Puts us up to 12 on our small effort. We're going to do another round before we go back to preparing and see what we got to do there. Okay, let's see. 2 time to get 3 small effort. Or we can spend a food and 1 time to get a metal and 2 small. I think that I like that one. So we're going to spend another time. We're at 5. We're going to spend 1 of these big whopper loads of food that we have. We're going to gain another metal and 2 small efforts. So we're at 14. Now, we are, just to play it safe, just so I know I got this covered, we're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure we have a medium effort for this if we need it. Okay. So far, so good. We still have a little time left before we have to defeat this monster. Now, what can I do? You know what? Scouting for level 3 is 1 cunning and a time. No, let's explore. We'll just take our chances. We can break armor. We can do all kinds of things. One time we'll spend a medium effort to gain a large effort, or one time to gain spend a small effort and gain a food. I think we're better off with this. I know we can do a lot with food. We can always gain food, but that's better than our scavenge ability. So we'll do that for one time. It puts us at 4. We'll go down one more, but we'll gain one more food. Let's keep going. We can do this. We can do it. Oh, oh God, that scared me right off the first. 4 will put us at 0. We can't do that. We can spend a normal effort and reveal 3 additional cards on the next encounter. So we're going to do that. We're going to go down to 8 small effort, but we're going to gain 5 total encounter cards this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we get. So we don't have any treasure. We could spend 2 to get in treasure. That wouldn't hurt us. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do this. Actually, it's pretty good, isn't it? No, we're fine there. It's 3 time. We're not going to do that. Or we could do this for 3 wood. Not worried about that either. Well, let's look at the next weapon upgrades that we get. 3 metal, a medium effort, and time to get a sword. We could actually pull that off. And only one time. We could pull that off because we could do this. Not that. This costs 3 time though. Yeah, we could still do it. It would give us all the resources we need to do that. But it would take out the knife. I'm not sure if that's the right way to go for us. The sword's got to be better. But I was kind of hedging on the cunning here. Hedging our bets on that we would use it. But we still can because we have this and that does 4 points of damage. So let's do this. We're going to spend a cunning. Probably won't need it as much. And 3 times we're going to... Oh, wait. 1, 2... Yeah. Gosh, darn it. We're not going to be able to do that, I don't think. Let's put our cunning back up. Because if we spend 3 times, we're going to be down to 1, and then I won't be able to make the sword. I'll get ambushed. So I think we're going to pass on that. We don't need this one. Could do that, just gain a treasure. Or wood. I think we'll do this. We're going to spend 2 time. Puts us down to, we're going to gain a treasure. And that's going to be it, because we're going to have to take on the monster now. I can spend a cunning and a time. I could do this and find out what the monster is, but it doesn't matter, because we're going to have to fight it anyway. So I think we're done there. We're going to fight our level 3 monster and see what happens. Thus, a knife and the ability to impale things. Let's see what we get. 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you ever wonder, it says... Wait, these are out of order? See, that's why you look. Here's the 4. Okay, good. 4. It is the Hobgoblin. Okay, let's take a look at the Hobgoblin. Now, oh, wow, that's pretty rough. 3 armor, 4 health. His trickery is 1 cunning and you downgrade your weapon, so we could just pass him by, but I don't know why we would want to do that. He misses. He doesn't do that much damage to us. He just got a lot of armor. But look at the rewards. We get the armored conditions, a skill, 2 metal. We're going to do this. We're going to fight him right now. We're not going to trick him. We're going to fight him. Okay, but we do have to get through that armor. Wasn't my plan. Was not my plan. Do we have enough cunning to do it? We need 3. We have exactly enough cunning to do it. I wish we had a better way to blast through armor than that, but we don't. So he's going to get quite a few hits on us, because the first thing we're going to do with our knife is... Oh, man, what a waste. Gosh, we're not going to be able to do that. It's okay. We can kill him. He's only got 4 health. We got him, but still, pretty rough. All right, well, I think we got him. So we're going to drop 1 cunning and 1 small effort to break his armor. Okay, so his armor goes down to 2. Now, he's going to roll and attack us back. He gets a 2, 1 wound. This could be bad for us, guys. Could be bad. Okay, so we took a small wound. We don't have any way to heal that or do anything. Okay. Cunning. No, not time. What am I doing? Cunning and 1 small effort to break his armor again. So his armor goes down to 1. And he rolls. I want to give you a better shot at his board. A 1. Miss. Oh, good. Oh, good. Got lucky there. He missed. Okay, now we're going to go down to 0 cunning, unfortunately. There and there. So right now we got his armor done. He's going to hit us again. And we're going to do this. Oh, come in. I'm getting... Oh, that was pure good luck there. I rolled a 1 again, which means he misses. Now, He's still going to get a hit on us because we have to be clever about this. I can do this for 3 points, or I can do this for 3 points. I think this is better. It is. So we're going to spend one of our metal, okay, and one small effort to do 3 points to the hobgoblin. 1, 2, and 3. We almost got him, guys. We almost got him. Now we got to roll in here again. Hopefully it's not too bad. A 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warn. We're going to lose a time, so I just got to remember we're going to lose a time on our next round. So, but that's it. We're going to get him now because I'm going to spend one small effort. Puts us down to 2, but he be dead. That was enough to kill him. Okay. As I said, we lost a metal. We lost a health, or another effort, and we brought him down to 0. But we get quite a bit of stuff for that. So we did lose 1 time, but we're going to gain 2 back. So we get 2 metal. That's good. So we're up to 3 metal. Yay. 2 small effort. Not great, but we're back up to 4. That's not terrible. We lost a time, but we're going to gain 2 times. So if we look at this level 3, that's 20. 1, 2, 3. Level 4, rather. So we're going to go... this is 2 time, right? Yeah, so we're going to be at 22 time. That is great. And then we're going to get the condition of armored. This is really awesome. Let me see. There it is. Armored. Response: after suffering a wound effect, place a token on this card to ignore it. It says a wound effect, right? So if I lose 2 wounds, I reduce the effect. It says after placing the second token on this card, discard it from play. Note, armored condition is not automatically discarded at the end of the combat phase of the level. We get to keep this if we don't use it. But we're going to be heading into our 4th monster, so we're going to use it. And then, last but not least, we get to draw a skill. We're going to draw 2, pick one, see if we get something really, really good. I didn't get a... the last guy did not give us a skill either, did it? Whatever he was. The cave bear. No, well, we did get a skill. Why do I only have 1? I think I botched that. Was it the first level guy that did not give us a skill? I'm looking at him too. Let me look at this real quick. Just want to double check. Make sure we didn't screw that up there. Looking for a fungi guy. There he is. He did get a skill. So I'm down a skill, guys. My bad. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh wait, no, I only drew 1 skill. Huh, okay. Weaponsmith, passive, ignore all disarm effects, reduce the cost of crafting by 1. Berserk, response, after a monster combat roll, you may increase the result by 2. If you do, the attack power of your next... Now, I think we're going to take the crafting, weaponsmithing, and then, since I blew it and did not give myself a skill last turn, because I had a really good skill, well, we would have had weaponsmithing, it might have made us get the sword faster. Outdoorsman, travel, we can spend these 3 things to gain... Ooh, that's... yeah, we're going to do outdoorsman, even though we may not use that. That'll be interesting. So what does it mean? As a travel action, we can spend a wood, a food, and time, which we have, all of, to gain 2 medium effort, 2 small effort, or 1 large effort, and 3 small effort. Well, that's pretty darn good. So those are our travel actions. And then the hobgoblin is kaput. We have defeated him, and he is done. We are, however, going to go on to our 4th and final round of the game. Let's see what happens. We're going to start right away. We got 22 time. I think for our first action, we will do exactly this. So we're going to... Oh, food. Sorry, guys. That was level 3, but we reduce it by 1 with subsist. Boom. And so that means we're going to go 1, 2. I still have 1 food left, but we're going to need more before the end of this round. However, I do have 4 shots at my ability now. Okay. I do think we're going to do this right away. 1, 1, and 1. So we'll go 1 food, 1 wood, 1 time, and we're going to gain 2 medium effort, 1, 2, and 1, 2 small effort. I think that's good. Now we might do that again, but not right now. I think we're going to go on to our encounter phase. I want to build the sword. I have enough stuff to do it right now. Why don't we do it? Why don't we get it out of the way? It's going to cost us crafting 1 less time. So it won't cost us any time. We just spend the metal, boom, done. We spend 1 medium effort, done. And we would spend 1 time, but we're not going to. We're just going to get out the sword. And here's the sword. Okay. Sword's pretty good. Look at that. Wow. Only 1 small effort to break armor. 1 wound, 1 medium does 3. Man, we need some more medium effort in there, but we got our sword. Okay, good. We don't have to do anything else there. Now, I could do this again, but I don't have all the resources I need. Need to get some food and some small effort. Okay, we can. Let's draw our 2 encounter cards. See what we get. Well, we're going to do the edge of exhaustion. We're going to spend 1, 2, 3 to gain 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's that. Let's keep going. Again, flavor text on these. You can read them at your leisure. Dangerous heights. We can spend nothing, just 2 time to get a food, or we can spend 1. Yeah, we're going to do this one. We're going to spend 1 time to get and 1 small effort to gain another medium effort. We're at 3 now. It's pretty good considering this, our sword. Okay, now let's draw 2 more. We do need some more small effort in here. Let's see, 2 time to gain a medium effort, or 1 to gain a wood. Do we need wood for anything? We really don't. So we're going to do this. We're going to, foreboding warnings, we're going to spend 2 time. 1, 2, but we're going to get another medium effort. We're at 4. We'll see how this plays out in our last round. Okay, next one. We found a talkative trader. We can spend a metal. We don't have any more to gain that. Or we can spend a wood and a food. I can do that to gain, yeah, we're doing this 3 times. So that's going to put us at 16, 15, 14 time. We're going to spend our last wood and our last food. So we need to get some food back. And that's going to give us a large effort and 1, 2, 3 small efforts and 1 medium effort. We have 5 medium effort at this point. We are in a good position to defeat this last bad guy. And I hobbled myself. So we found a greedy goblin. For a treasure we can get 2 metal, but we can't do that. We can spend a small effort for a food. We will do that. So we have 1 food. We might go through this whole deck, guys. I don't think so. And that took 1 time, so we're at 13. I don't know if I missed any other ones. Don't think I did. We don't need any more. Gathering strength, we're fine on medium effort, but the crystal caverns, we're going to spend 1. We don't spend anything else to gain 2 small efforts. We're going to do that. That puts us at 12 small effort. Now we're getting cooking with gas, guys. Cooking with gas, because I can get more food if I have lots of small effort. Okay, let's draw 2 more. We're continuing to explore. We can spend 1 cunning. I don't have any more. 3 time and that to gain a medium effort. Or a large effort, rather. We'll do that. 1, 2, 3. 1 small effort. And we'll gain, we now have 3 large efforts. Wow. We're kicking tail on this one. This is good. Okay. No food, unfortunately. Well, I have 1 food. Why do I have 1 food? I thought I spent it. I guess I didn't. I had like 4 food. Don't need wood. I could get another skill, but we're going to do this. We're going to spend 2. We're down to 7, and we'll gain a cunning. You just never know. And hopefully, what we need to do is... Oh, we're okay, though. Okay, here's spend 2 time to gain a food. Spend 1 time to gain 2 small effort. I think we'll spend the 2 time to gain a food. 1, 2. Back up to 2 food. Now, I can also spend 2 small effort to gain another food, and then we're fine because of our ability. We would have enough. Depending on the monster. Okay, what else? What do we get here? Spend a wood. We don't have any wood. So spend a weapon. We don't have any weapons. So we'll just use the 0 here. We'll rest for nothing. We'll just rest for 0. Didn't rest for a long time. Okay, now what do we got? 2 small effort for 2 cunning. 3, gain -1 to all. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We're at 2 time, but the next monster is going to have -1 to all his combat rolls. I think that's worth it. Now, what do we need left? Okay, I am going to spend 1 for for scavenge. Go 1, 2, and give us that other food before we go into the fight. Anything else? Nope, I think that's it. Let's go do battle with this last final monster. We've stalked him to the end. We're going to kill him now. Well, you know, I have 1 time left. I could use the hunter's ability to get 5 cards out of here and see if any of them only cost us 1. I don't know if that's worth doing or not. That would be, you know what? That's just smart. Let's do that. We're going to do that. We're going to draw 5 cards. I think there's got to be 1 in there that's only 1 time. A lot of them are. That one's not. Oh, okay, that's okay. There's one. We'll keep that one. Nope, and we'll keep that one. 2, 3. We're not going to take these 3. These 3 we can't do. We have 2 choices. That one's no good. Spend a treasure to discard active things, or this one is spend 1 small effort for another medium effort. Do we need 6 medium effort? Well, it does a lot of damage. Or we can just rest for 1. It's better than nothing. We'll just rest for 1. We don't need any more medium effort. And that'll put us up to back up to 10. And then we're going to fight our monster. Okay, let's see how lucky we get. We rolled a 6, so it's the very last one. What is that? I'm scared. It is the Wyvern. Okay. Alright, we don't have to worry about the ambush. He's got 16 health. Oh my god, but he's got no armor. I think we're set up to kill him now. We'll see. Response. At the beginning of the battle step, immediately gain poisoned. Combat action. Spend... we can spend a cunning and a food to inflict 4 damage as a combat action, but I don't know that we're going to need to do that. We have better options. He's got a lot of bad stuff. So let me find the poison condition because we are at the beginning of the battle step. It says poison 0. So I think that's going to get worse for us as we go. Let's see. Okay, before taking your turn, lose 1 small effort equal to the number of tokens on this card. Response. This card enters plays with the number of tokens indicated, 0. Passive, plus X poison effects place. Okay, so he could add poison to this as he goes. So right now, we're going to have to make sure we don't take any damage. Now, these are poison effects, not wound effects, so our armor is not going to help us against those. However, we just got to do as much possible damage as we can. So, first combat action for us. Okay, we're going into battle against the Wyvern. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to spend a large effort, 2 small effort to do 5 points of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if we're going to beat this guy. It usually comes down to the end of this, and it's just bad. Okay. Next, he's going to attack back. I'm just thinking if there's anything that I can do here that's helpful. Not really. Okay, let's see what he does. 4, steal, lose 2 food, and the Wyvern heals 1. That's terrible, actually. Alright, well, we lose 2 food. That hurt us. We're going to have to get the food back, and he heals 1 back up to 12. Okay. Next up for us, what are we going to do? We're going to we'll do 1 medium effort to do 3 more points. 1, 2, 3, because I want to reserve our small effort here. And then he's going to attack us back. Come on, a 1. 1. Okay, just 1 wound. We haven't been poisoned yet. We're okay. We're down to 7 small effort though. This is actually really bad considering the food situation, because I need to spend extra to gain the food back. I'm going to need 2 more food. I got 1. I need 1 more food. No, I need 2 more food. Okay. Anyway, that's that for him. Let's go back to us. And our large effort's not going to help us because I have to spend 2 small effort to do that. So we're going to spend another medium effort. We're plinking him to death, but 1, 2, 3 is down to 6. 2 more actions. If we can possibly keep it to a minimum, we might win. Let's see if we can. Okay, what's he get? A 6, of course. Reduce a... Oh, actually, this is good. This actually helps us. Reduce a major effort to... and it says, if unable, and add +1 poisoned. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to reduce 1 major effort. So we have 1 left. But that gives us 4 small effort, which is helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. It puts us up to 11 small effort. However, we are going to put... we're going to say this card enters play. We're going to put a token on this card. So at the beginning of our next round, we are going to suffer a poison. Yeah, before taking a combat turn, lose 1 equal to the number on the card. So we're going to take 1 poison, as it shows there. And we're going to go to our next round. Well, that actually was helpful. So we're going to do a whopper hit on him. Well, do I want to? Because if he rolls another 6, I'm in trouble. I can take 2 turns. Either way, it's going to take 2 turns, right? Because if I hit him for 5, he's going to go down to 1. That's not that helpful. Because then I'll still need to hit him again. Or I can hit him for 3 twice and kill him. Either way, it comes out the same thing. So we're going to spend one of our medium effort. We're going to knock him down 1, 2, 3. And that's pretty good. We're going to spend one of our actions to go 1, 2, and gain a food. Now I only need 1 more to deal with this issue. Actually, I got to save this for this. All right, let's do his attack. This is it. Him or us, guys. Him or us. What do we get? A 1. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I think I beat this. I don't beat it very often. We went down 1 wound. Now we're going to do the same thing. 1 medium effort with our sword. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. He's dead, but I need to take another one for the poison because I did take another hit of poison. So we have 5 left. What's the deal with... I need to look up the hunger thing because I think I can spend the rest of it and save ourselves and still be okay. The hunger step. So we killed him. See, there's no reward on this. We just win. Right? So, but we have to survive it to win. So let's see. Can we survive it to win? And then we're going to get to calculate our score. I don't think our score is going to be very high, but I'll take anything. Okay, the reward, hunger step. Okay, you may now eat food. You do have to take your last hunger step because you could die from it. Requirement, you gain 1 small effort for each food you eat. So I wasn't doing that actually. I kind of shortchanged myself. So we're going to be fine. If you cannot or choose not to meet the food requirement, you must spend 1 small effort for the first food, 2 for the second. Okay, so we're going to have to spend 3. So we're going to have to go. We had 1, 2. We got 2 more. So that would cost us 1 and then 1, 2. But like I said, I kind of shortchanged myself on some of the effort. I should have gained effort back when we ate the food before. However, I was eating 1 less food, so I wouldn't have had as much. That said, we won. And you know, actually, I didn't even use this. So we'd be up here. Because I could have used this twice, and that would have been the end of that item. So I didn't play optimally. I still won. It's not too bad. And we beat the Wyvern. Now, let's talk about our score. There's a score at the end of the game. Let's see how that works for us. And they have this little score pad. So heck, we'll use it. We'll use it. Let's see what happens. We're going to do our score right here. All right. Just happen to have a pencil handy. So our character is Kirilla. K-I-R-I-L-L-A. What do we have in points? Let's see. Let's go to the points section here. End of combat. Nope, I don't want that. There we go. Okay, calculating your score. If you defeated the monster at level 4 and did not die of starvation, you win. We did. You cannot spend effort. Okay, we're fine. Okay, oh wait, you cannot spend effort when required to either... Oh, during the battle. Oh, if you cannot. Okay, we're fine there. Okay, just want to make double sure. Okay, for every medium effort, we're going to get 3 points. So we have 1 medium effort left. I'm going to spend that. So there's 1. So that's where is it? Right here. 1. Okay, and then we get 5 points for a large effort. We have. Let me see. We have 1. We have 1 large effort. Spent that. Cunning. We have 1 cunning. I don't know if our score is going to be that bad after all. 1 cunning. Though we don't have much left after that. No metal. No wood. No food. 1 treasure. And is there anything else? Okay. So what do we got? We have 1 cunning. That's 2 points. We have. Oh, this is on medium difficulty or normal, and I guess the date, I won't worry about the date, 8/13. Okay, so we have 1 cunning, that's 2 points. We have 1, that's 12 points, 13, 14, 15, 20 points. So we got 20 points in our first score, 20 points with the hunter, and that gives us what? So we're, okay, so here's the chart. Prey, Cast off, survivor. We're a survivor. We got 20 points. So, man, how do you get 41 points? That'd be pretty awesome. I'd like to see a game of that. So we got 20 points. We were a survivor. We didn't do fantastic, but we did win. And I even cheated myself a little bit. But you notice you don't gain anything for a small effort or stuff like that. Just the other stuff. But, you know, if I was a little more clever, I would have used my armor appropriately, and I could have spent maybe more of this to gain that. But those two, this is worth, no, wouldn't have been as valuable, I don't think. But anyway, we did survive, and we were a survivor. We got out of the dungeon after killing the wyvern, and we're all good. So that is Unbroken, Unearthed Remains, and I hope they expand on this game because it's got clever mechanics. I like it, and it is fun. So it does take up a little bit of table space, not too much. It's just any normal table will do, but I think you'll enjoy it. Now, I had two games recently that both play very well solo, even though the other one can be played with more players. And I did play it with more players, and that was Set a Watch, and actually that was fun too. So you can play Set a Watch more. I thought maybe it would just play best solo because of the way it's designed, but not really. It was actually very, very fun. That said, this if solo games, those two games are small box games. This is the box for Unbroken. Not very big, guys. You could take, like if you're traveling, you could take both those games and just have a little game fest for yourself right there. I think it'd be fun. Which one do I like more? I think I like Set a Watch more because there's more to it. But this is fun. You know, you want to sit down for 20, 30 minutes. Set a Watch is going to be a longer game. You want to sit around for 20, 30 minutes and play a game by yourself. This is great. So I think if I was to tell you what to do with your solo gaming experience, I would say go out and get both those games. Get Unbroken and Set a Watch, and you will have a good collection. Now, my last Set a Watch video, I did something really stupid. I accidentally just shuffled in the end location. It's the first card I pulled, which is just my luck. And it was a mistake, and as a result, I ended up dying in the first round. But that is not indicative of the game. That was my fault. So the game itself is actually quite good, and I think this one is too. So get them both. Enjoy them. Thanks for watching this short playthrough, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.